doesn't plug into there.
You don't plug into there. Oh, that's better. There's sound all of a sudden.
There we go.
Only one of them? Both of them? Maybe
Yeah,
both.
we only have one of them, don't worry.
Excellent. Both of them? One of them? Who knows? Who knows? Hello, everyone.
I see you, Mini Mayor, in the comments. We're not late.
Yeah. Yeah, we would
On time.
We would have been bang on 8:30, but Kieran literally sat down and went, hold on, and then pulled out a giant cookie like an idiot. So, yeah, here we are. But, oh well. Hope you guys are well. Let us know in the comments what's going on. It's been a hot minute since the last time we did a live, and it's the last one of this year, which was absolutely
a whole year old
bananas.
next time we do one.
I know, that's sad, isn't it? Sort of.
Sucks to be you.
One day closer as far as I'm concerned.
One day closer to death.
You know the game.
Don't show them yet.
Oh, boring. I want to show them.
We've already got 40 people. We're going to wait for all of the masses to come in.
Oh, what masses? These are the people that are important. They're here on time.
Jokes on you,
us.
40 of them are me.
Oh, that's true.
It's got 40 tabs open.
Mini Mayor, and you.
It's a Christmas miracle. It is a Christmas miracle.
A Christmas miracle.
I've got it on good authority that when they wrote the Bible, they were like, right, the Kieran show went live on time and a baby was born, and they were like, which one's more believable?
What?
A baby was born and was the Messiah, rather than us being live and on time.
What, there's a Messiah being born now? Is that what you're saying?
No, just when they wrote the Bible, it was foretold, which is more likely to happen in the future. The Kieran show is on time, or a man turns water into wine. And they were like, that one.
Are you comparing the Kieran show to the basis of Christianity?
I mean, we've got our own cult.
This is not the start I foresaw. This is a very strange start. Yeah, very strange indeed. Hi from Switzerland. Hi, Switzerland.
Bet it's cold there.
Hi from England. What have I been up to? I wish I could never answer that. No, I wish I could answer that question, at least from a hobby perspective, because boy, have I been struggling to hobby lately. Oh, that's sad, like man. Why? What would you like to have been hobbying with?
Well, I'm hoping that he was painting that combat patrol that he won.
Oh, sweet baby boy. Yeah, absolutely right. Which one did you pick again?
Yeah, Dark Angels.
The Dark Angels. The Dangles. Which is, pretty good as far as the theme of Christmas is concerned. All that green and red.
But it depends how you painted them.
Very festive.
Elect Man, have you actually started painting them yet?
By his impression, I would assume not. Oh my good Christ. Has everyone seen the Witcher 4 trailer? Oh my word. Oh my word.
I'm not even joking. I watched that and I was so excited.
Yeah, daddy chill.
What was even funny is you had the journey here from hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, Kieran, have you seen the Witcher 4 trailer? And I saw all of your frustration drain out your face. You're like, new toys!
I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean Witcher 4? Yeah, wow.
You're like, stop.
Yeah, right, we're not doing anything. We're just having a coffee and we're going to watch The Witcher 4. And thank goodness we did, because good Lord. Good Lord, it's a great time. Oh my God, yes. Yes, indeed.
I was wet.
Oh, okay. Well, don't know where we go from
I
there.
watched it and I immediately started perspiring.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Oh,
RJ Stock's a member for 11 months.
11
Jesus.
months. Good grief. We haven't been members for 11 months. That's a long time.
Here we are.
Thanks so much for being a member. No, I've not. Partially because I'm waiting to split the intercessors with a friend, but mostly because of the aforementioned struggle. Well, that is ruthless. I heard the intercessors are good now, though. With the new data slate.
Reavers are good now.
Excuse me? I thought intercessors.
Intercessors are a bit better, but Reavers are where it's at.
What's a Reaver?
So
they're those.
You know the giant knives that were the size of their forearm.
What?
Reavers, the ones with the skull helmets and the big knives.
Oh right, is that?
You know the giant knives they used to have.
Right.
And they had no AP and they were damage 1.
Right.
They're now AP -1.
All right.
It's funny that a knife the size of your forearm, a Space Marine's forearm, so what, like that long,
Yeah.
now has a pip of AP on it.
Oh, that's good. Good for them.
And there's like some shock tactic thing they do now.
Cool. So it means that the 3.
They're definitely better, but I don't think you're going to see them in armies because they're just boring.
Sure. The 3 Raven Guard players will be elated, which is good. Let's all cheer for them.
I'll be back in 6 minutes. I need to watch this trailer.
Oh, go. Bard the White. Be free. Go and watch that. Come back. Tell us everything that you thought, because good grief, what a trailer. Yeah, The Witcher is back in a big way, in POG form. And Ciri is at the helm by the looks of it. No more Geralt. No more
that we
sweet,
know
sweet
of.
yen.
My thing is, how's the story going to play? If it's The Witcher 4, and by nature the protagonist of the Witcher series is not in it, how's that The Witcher 4? Surely it's a spin-off. So he's got to show up somewhere.
Yeah, unless it's like Old Man Geralt.
Give me them lilac and gooseberries though.
Old Lady Yen. Sweet Old Lady Yen.
Yen or Triss?
Yen every day.
Cool.
Yeah, and a snake.
Triss isn't a snake, in fairness.
So there was a few times I played The Witcher 3. Once was with Yen, the other one was with Triss, and the other one I accidentally...
Did you do the little boy thing of trying to take them both?
I tried to, and then they were both like, lol, nah. And I was like,
that ending though.
yeah, I was like, great, well now I'm alone. But yeah, I played The Witcher 3 like 4 or 5 times. Unbelievable. What a game.
So the first time I played The Witcher 3, I was distraught when I completed it. So there's the decisions you can make that affect the ending you get. And I didn't know there ones around like Ciri's self-confidence. So that when she goes, spoilers, when she goes through the portal, she either believes she can close it or she can't. And because of the decisions I'd made in the game, I'd convinced her that she couldn't do it. So she died and then Geralt died of sadness. I was like, this is the worst ending possible. And I legit went back. I went back to an early save point. I was like, no, this is not the ending for me.
This is not how I finish. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I went back and changed all the decisions I made. I thought I was being nice and telling Ciri that, she can't do that thing because she'll die.
Well,
But apparently I ruined her self-confidence.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I've not. Why was that one?
They said Ciri wasn't going to be the protag last year and it was going to focus on a new school of witches. But Ciri's cool.
I mean, maybe it will. Like, maybe it will be like proper RPG and you make your own Witcher. That'd be quite cool. I think a full RPG style within The Witcher where you choose your own school. That'd be really cool.
Witcher 76 coming to a multiplayer game near you.
I like Fallout 76.
You and 3 people.
It literally was. It was a very empty server at the beginning.
It's supposed to be quite good now, I have heard.
It is better, it's just nowhere near as good as the
It's
others.
just not Fallout 5.
No, it's not. It is not good.
I've not watched a trailer. I've been waiting to get home after driving to London and back with work.
Woof.
Ruthless.
Yeah, sorry. That seems like a real bad time.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you.
But yeah, obviously lots today. Lots about Elden Ring, lots about The Witcher. Anything else from Warhammer today? Oh, there was a Eldar and Drakari thing. Oh, and then that War of the Rohirrim's out tonight as well, which is very fun, which we probably should have been doing instead.
What, going to watch that instead of painting stupid Eldar?
Yeah, that's true. But
yeah, we are currently knee-deep in the community painting challenge, the one that was voted for by the members and patrons, and they picked Eldari over Tyranids.
Because they turns out they actually like us a lot more than they like Kieran being depressed. So, excellent.
I mean, I've painted white all day, so...
Oh, it's like the opposite problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoilers, the painting white doesn't go to plan.
No, it does not. But here we are instead.
But
just painting lots and lots
they
of
look kind of cool.
Yes. They look sweet. Yeah.
Just they took
sweet
an
Eldar.
extortionate amount of time to get the white right.
Indeed. Yes, they did. But at least it's not Tyranids. So we'll take that. That's the spirit. Big thumbs up.
Hey, just got here. Have we talked about secret level yet? No, we have not.
Oh,
I'm
my
assuming
God,
that will come up at some point.
Good Lord. What did you think overall? I mean, I know what you thought. We literally talked
I
about it earlier.
I really enjoyed it.
When can we has the Thousand Suns mini, please?
Never. You're not allowed it.
Please. I asked that when she was like weird, like doing that weird, like sniffing thing with her head. I was like,
Sniffing thing.
There's something weird about this spider lady. And then when the eye came out, I was like, yeah, that one, please, Mr. GW.
I'll have 3.
That one, please. That looks great. Yeah. As soon as I found out she had these like weird, like spindly spider arms, I was like, already in. Don't even know what she looks like.
Send it.
All the way in. Yeah, Zinchi spider vibes. Yes, please.
Merry Christmas, Kieran. Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas.
Wish it was Kriegmas, though.
Yeah, that's true. Could have been Krieg, but it wasn't. Thanks, G-Dubs. You ruined Christmas.
I mean, at least the kill team's back out now.
Yeah, that's true.
All those people that listed their Krieg kill teams on eBay for 200 quid. And then a week later, G-Dub were like, nope.
Idiots. Nice one.
And then all the people that did buy them for 200 quid.
Yeah, it's a major feels bad for the people that spent like 60 plus quid on them. It's almost like when you bought that Space Marine captain or lieutenant for like 60 quid, and then
50, and then it
pardon
went
me.
made to order at 30 quid 2 weeks later.
Yeah, well, it's about time. 50 quid for a Space Marine character.
Which what's even funnier is you now get it's gone one even worse. So you get it free in Combat Patrol magazine.
Oh my god. They're just razzing on you. You're just like, why? Just let me enjoy my things.
Please, why did I do this? What happened?
Could have been so much better.
Happy Sanguinala. Siri was boring because she was so OP. So unless they go for an ending where she loses her powers, I don't know what they can do to make her seem vulnerable. Fair point. She was pretty badass at the end of Witcher 3.
Mm. But they never
Maybe
start...
all the monsters just get better.
Well, it's at the start of any game. You don't start as like the best thing since sliced bread, do you? You have to unlock everything, and then you become OP at the end. And I thought The Witcher 3 was quite tricky at the beginning, and then at the end it was just slicing up monsters because it was fun.
Well, it's only hard at the beginning because you're permanently sidetracked.
Yeah,
oh, I've got to go rescue a frying pan. Oh, I've got to go rescue a goat.
Yeah, that's true.
Best 2 quests in the game, though.
Ridiculous.
How about Gilliman? He's a Space Marine character. Is he worth the price?
No.
Yes.
No.
He's cool.
Could have been so much cooler. Calgar's infinitely better than Gilliman.
Well, filthy heretic.
Not sure about that logic. Don't know about that logic. Yeah, I think Calgar's better than Gilliman as a mini and as a character.
Gillyweed looks. He's a product of. He's an older miniature in that new school of GW miniatures. Yeah. Yeah, give me Gwent. Yeah, this is just a really long trailer for Gwent 2.
What, Gwent are releasing a physical card game, I saw.
Everyone's got a physical card game now.
Okay. Are you poo-pooing that?
Yep.
Everyone's got nice things. I hate them. It was the real end game in Witcher 3.
It was fucking hard.
Yeah, it was.
It was so hard.
I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I didn't think it was like difficult, but I thought it was fun.
I found it really hard.
Skill issue, mate.
I'm with Jason here. Calgar is the real Giga Chad.
Absolutely right.
Well.
Also, there's something to be said in Warhammer with the people that are just one step down from Primarchs. In most of the legions, they're better than the Primarchs.
Well, Khan, definitely.
Well, yeah, Khan, Araman,
Nard,
Calgar.
Okay, who's going to tell me is better than the Lion?
Most cases. Most cases.
In the bin. In the bin with thee.
Most cases. Sigismund before he died.
When's the next Krieg in Yellow novel? I want to see Valdor's side invade the Imperium with a bunch of Thunder Warriors.
That would be quite cool.
King in Yellow, not Krieg in Yellow.
All of the artwork.
Krieg on my mind.
All of the artwork I've seen for Thunder Warriors looks super dorky. Are they just Stormcast, but just like lame?
No.
Am I thinking of the right thing?
No, you're not thinking of the right thing.
Entertain them. I need to go see.
Thunder Warriors are the precursor to Space Marines.
Yeah, no, sorry, I know what
Then
they are.
Big Daddy E killed them all.
Why did he kill them?
Because he made the Space Marines. That's a massive oversimplification.
Right. Kieran's like, nah, this isn't dumb.
Oh, they're not dumb.
Somebody just took a Custodes and went, eh. That's the lamest thing I've ever seen.
They're old.
This is a... He's got sunglasses on. Hold on. Let's bring the brightness right down so it doesn't throw this out of whack. Mate, he's got sunglasses on. He's got shades. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You can't be like, oh no, this is the precursor to Space Marines. It's the coolest thing ever. That's like...
I didn't say it was cool.
That's seriously the most 80s thing I've ever seen.
Leave your sunglasses alone. Glaucoma kills all.
Ridiculous. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Glaucoma isn't prejudice.
Well, it's silly.
You're silly.
Okay, well, yes, but... Yeah, I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, Thunder Warriors look done. And that's
Thunder Warriors were more unstable than Thousand Suns.
Jason, please elaborate. On what, Elect Man? Please tell me everything. They look dorky because the helmet doesn't have a respirator and it looks a bit Mad Max.
Yeah, they could actually breathe.
I don't know about Mad Max. He had sunglasses on. Final Fantasy Clive in Tekken was my highlight last night. I don't know. I'm not really well versed in Final Fantasy or Tekken. I don't know what any of that. Thunder Warriors were more unstable than Thousand Suns. Well, there you go.
Just said that.
Oh.
And they were.
Sorry, I wasn't even listening to you.
It's as if I'm in charge of chat and you're just taking over.
Yes.
The Jedi are taking over!
A whole... now there are two of them. A whole army of Duke Nukems. It's that. It really is that.
Yeah. Big question. Where were we all Sunglasses Geralt in The Witcher 3?
No.
Which one was Sunglasses Geralt?
No. I didn't even know you could put sunglasses on Geralt. It's been a long time since I played that game, but I haven't seen it.
Let's have a look. Of course it comes up with...
Good. What is it, like a mod or something? Oh my god. Was it like a mod or something? Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. That is ridiculous. No.
It looks like one of the three blind mice from Shrek.
Why you thought the Thunder Warriors look like Stormcast, because I don't see it. I don't know why I assumed they were like Stormcast. I think I'd seen like kit bashes and stuff on Instagram that I don't, that, we've already elaborated here, like I'm not very well versed in 40k lore, well, yeah, anything. Yeah, Thunder Warriors, and that's what I'd seen on Instagrams. People have been kit bashing up, which is obviously like fun and good for them and stuff, but just looks dorky to me.
You look dorky to me. You sat there in a bloody Radahn t-shirt.
No, this is not Radahn at all. But
what is it?
It's Millennia, my lady.
Who you haven't even killed in the game yet.
Oh no, I've killed Millennia. We're all good. It took me a long time, but no, we did it. What
your plans for 2025 for the channel? Don't
know. Has anyone else liked the video yet? Let's listen to Matcha. 69 viewers. Plans for 2025. Well,
I've thought that far ahead.
Hilariously, my initial ambition for the channel for this year was 10k, and I was laughed at. Laughed at.
Rightly so.
Nah, babe. 20.
Thank you very much, Jack Francis, for the super chat.
Thanks so much, mate. Means the world. Merry Christmas.
Here's 20k and 25.
Finding the channel was definitely a highlight for 2024. Well, that's cute. Oh, thanks, Jack. No, that's super nice, mate. Yeah, well, my expectation was 10k, and you laughed at me. And then my stretch goal was 12,500, and now we are at 12,400.
Yep.
Exactly, on the nose, which is fabulous.
How many more do we need to get in the next 3 weeks?
Well, logic would dictate.
98.
Oh, well, there it is. In how many days? Just over 15.
Yeah, half a month.
That's fine. We can do that.
Hope we don't.
Easy, easy, mate.
Hope we don't.
Why do you hope we don't?
Because you're insufferable when you're right, let alone when you're double right.
You're just a bad loser. You're just like, where I'm sad. I'm benefiting it from, but where I'm sad.
Yeah, 25k and 25 would be is the next goal. In terms of content plans, Krieg is a thing.
Yeah, Krieg, Eldar.
Although we don't know when Krieg is dropping and we don't know when Eldar is dropping, so it's very hard to plan videos around that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we play it, because from what we've seen and what we know about Q1 for next year is that there's lots of 40k that's just sandwiched in this gap, and we're like, oh god, we haven't got enough time to plan and do all of these things, which is tough. So
I'm hoping to get 3 videos out of Krieg. Oh, Miniway, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Oh, thank you, mate. Look at this. Oh, all the numbers are going back up. Look. So does that mean our things will go up as well?
What things?
Members, not members, idiot. Subs. Do they become automatically subscribed if they're gifted memberships?
No, you have to be subscribed to get a gifted membership.
Oh, I see. I don't understand how it works.
As evident.
Yes, it's so true. I know nothing. I know nothing.
Yeah, I'm planning 3 videos out of the Krieg release. Painting challenge for the box, obvs. A deep dive into why Krieg is the best Imperial Guard regiment and always will be.
Why does that require a video? I thought it was just fact. I thought everybody knew that.
Because we've hated on Imperial Guard quite a lot on the internet.
I suppose.
And like a Codex deep dive. We're fun to do those.
Yeah, I suppose so. Would you guys want to see Codex deep dives? I know it's something that we will potentially have access to for 2025, which is very fun. But it's just whether you guys would respond to it, I guess. Like, because I think if
we're not sweaty rule players, but we do appreciate good rules and good units.
I guess so. Right? I think the biggest toss-up is if it's our armies, as in the armies we play, so for example, if it was, I don't know, Marines, any sort of flavour, Chaos, Tau, or Drakari.
You mean the ones that have already had books?
Well,
Drakari haven't.
Whatever, and neither of Emperor's Children. But I mean, like, for those ones, I think it'd be fine because we already know really what they can kick out anyway.
It's just diversifying our platform.
I suppose it is, but we're not exactly the most credible people in the world to talk about it. So, for example,
We're not credible for everything, and yet 12,402 people think we are.
Yeah, we talk absolute shite, and you're still like, haha, sub. So, yeah, God knows. I don't know. I just think the thought of running through an Imperial Guard book and be like, here are my thoughts. I know I'd be like, you're an idiot. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, but that makes people watch because they want to tell you why you're wrong.
Ah, that's it. Maybe that's it. Do you just want to tell me I'm wrong? Seems a bit cruel, but it's fine.
I don't know. I think there's definitely some content we could make out of the codexes. Well, I'd say we would like to make because again, it's just diversifying the content that we do. You know, like we can't just do bloody painting challenges every week.
No, and I don't want to either because they are.
And likewise, we don't come up with some bullshit thing to make a top tier list out of.
Ah, so the top tier lists are really easy, and we can just literally make those out of anything. Who has the best taste of smell? And in the Warhammer.
Thank you very much, 66 minutes for the super chat. Love listening to the two. Definitely need to do an edit for you guys again. We didn't do one for me. You only did one for him. So
there you go. Volunteer. Thank you so much, mate. That means the world. Great work on the channel, guys. Been great to watch it. Thanks for the great content. Have you got? Hope you have even more success in 2025. You are a saint, a gentleman, and a scholar.
I like Mini Mayor's suggestion for our codex reviews. Wild codex reviews with bullshit hot takes would be very funny. I think that's our pull. Is
when you say BS hot takes, do you mean just be like?
That's a shit rule.
Oh, I see. So just us being like unprecedented and just mean.
I think us just being us.
Yeah. So, for example, just basic guard rules are good, and we're just like, nah, only losers play this because they're guard. Yeah, that makes sense.
It'd be quite funny us going through. I can already see the Imperial Guard review. Yeah. Us going through every single detachment, and the last word for each detachment go, it's not Krieg.
Yeah, we're not a Krieg yet.
Is it Krieg? Don't care. Is it Krieg? Don't care. Is it Catachans? Get in the bin.
To the bin.
I don't get the fuss with Catachans. There you go. There's
See, I quite like them. I think Catachans are fun.
Oh, look at me. I'm budget Rambo.
Well, he's just Rambo. They're all just Rambo. I don't know how else to put it. What would you guys like to see from the up-and-coming TV shows planned for Warhammer? Anthology series, please.
Just anything.
Similar to Secret Level, similar to like that Love, Death and Robots style.
I come for the personality, not the accuracy.
That's true. Maybe that's it.
Sounds like my wife.
Oh, well, does it? Is that what she says? Yeah, I'd like to see more anthology stuff. Like, give it to different studios. Give it to like full creative reign. Go do an anime series on, I don't know, White Scars. Go do a super like 3D version of, oh Christ, I don't know, Eldar. Do whatever you want. But I just think having like a more diverse range of art styles is a way of really encompassing, I don't know, like a general feel of the Warhammer 40k universe. If you haven't seen things like Star Wars Visions or Love, Death and Robots and stuff, really, really encourage you to go watch those because it's just really fun and you can see people with some outside.
You do, like man, you're right. There is already an anthology series in Hammer and Bolter, but live action anthology would be cool.
I don't want to see anything live action.
Well, then you've already got it. It's called Hammer and Bolter.
Well, Secret Level isn't live action.
Yeah, but all the Henry Cavill thing is live action.
All of it?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know. I just think live action's a bit shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they've said that it's the live action universe that they're making.
Oh, right. I just thought it was like a cinematic thing.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think they were promising.
Wouldn't be the first
time. It's literally why people are coming to see us. The accuracy is not there. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought that it was all live action because the budget for that would just have to be ridiculous.
I mean, isn't Rings of Power like £1 million an episode?
Yeah, but that's utter shite. And I don't want them to make a 40k.
Full Grim, more like empty Grim.
That's such shit chat. What are you talking about?
Have you decided who's painting Fulgrim when he drops?
Nope.
I have.
Oh, you have you?
It arrives to my house. I'm painting it.
Excellent. Good.
Well, I'm gonna do I'll do the hilarious things. I won't tell. I've said this multiple times. I won't tell you it's arrived.
Words cannot. I honestly cannot describe what the heartbreak would be like.
I'd reveal it live on a stream to you as well.
I'd be so upset.
Would you actually?
If you kept it from me, built it and painted it yourself, and then expected me to be like, oh, that's cool. Fulgrim wall. No, I wouldn't care that much. I'd end up getting one for myself anyway.
You've already got one.
I do.
You got the transfigured one.
I do have the transfigured one.
I want an Erebus and Corvair travel show. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I would absolutely watch that.
Just Erebus going, let's go fuck this place up.
Oh, that's what he says. Yeah, I do remember Erebus saying all those sorts of things.
Travelling around the warp, trying wine and food. It's like that bullshit TV show that Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon did.
Yes, yeah, it's like
It's
that.
just that, but
Just
Warhammer.
imagine Erebus and Corferon on a canal boat in Manchester, just like, just go.
Oh, you know what would be cool is like a Gilliman and what's his Eldar girlfriend called?
Oh, Elf Woman.
4 weddings and an Eldar.
Is that what you want? Live action, you said, yeah?
It's live action, yeah.
Live action, yeah.
Both do Fulgrim in different paint schemes. Little Kieran has to do black though. I think there's been a lot of chit chatter on our Emperor's Children video of people saying that the black trim is rubbish. I've never seen so many people be wrong on the internet.
Yeah, it's pink with black trim. That's it.
Yeah, that's the
Soz internet.
live stream the car park fight for who gets to paint Fulgrim. I mean, I'll just have a beer and I'll win.
Yeah, it'd be like Street Rules. It would be like fighting Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny. Yeah, a bit.
Rick Stein in the warp.
Rick Stein in the warp. That'd be great.
Yeah, just him trying fish.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm up for more word bearing stuff anyway.
Matcha, that sounds like utter heartache. Should do a painting competition where the patrons vote for the better model and the winner gets to paint Fulgrim.
What? So we just have to do it? What?
It's like a tryout. So we'd paint a mini, and then they would decide who gets to paint Fulgrim.
Savage.
I mean, it depends. If we were cool enough to get Fulgrim in the Cool Kid gang, we wouldn't be allowed to tell anyone that we already have Fulgrim.
No, that's true.
So, soz.
I mean, we could do it anyway for funsies.
I don't think you're understanding what an NDA is.
No, they're offering a painting competition between the two of us.
Yeah, to decide who gets to paint Fulgrim.
Yeah, so we wouldn't paint Fulgrim to paint Fulgrim, would we?
True.
Are you with me?
No.
Logic is lost.
Just
on
wanted
you.
to drop a quick message and thank you guys for the channel discovered you this year. Looking forward to the next. Have a cracking Christmas and New Year, Kieran. Kieran, you not so much.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Well,
Well, I'll take that one. Take one. It's fine. I won't get too upset.
Each of you paint Fulgrim simultaneously.
Oh, good. Yeah. Sure. To be fair, I don't even think I'd want to do that in a challenge. That's one of those things I want to be alone.
Yeah, but we need some content out of it.
No, I want to be like in
We can't just do a bullshit video where we talk about how he painted Fulgrim.
No, I think I'd like to be in a closed, locked room wearing an hoodie or like a blanket or something,
Snood.
and just like really enjoy a snood. What?
just snood. just like a small off-topic. Snood is one of my favourite words of all time.
That's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, I just want to be like full goblin mode painting Fulgrim because I'm very.
Could do a
excited.
comparison of your Emperor's Children schemes. I mean,
Mine's already out.
I mean, it could be fun, but it's not going to do big YouTube numbers.
No, it won't.
Not that we make videos purely for big YouTube numbers, but it, kind of influences what we divert our attention to.
Just go post it on Instagrams.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you. I'm done.
I mean, I did build a Chaos Legionary the other day to do a test scheme for Emperor's Children.
So you're gonna do it?
One day.
What? I'm gonna paint Fulgrim. Like 1 week later, I don't know how to paint Fulgrim.
One more Army Cost videos directed at Kieran.
Well, we haven't had any, have we? We had their Slaves to Darkness one, but
The AOS ones did so well.
yeah, they did not do great. Yeah, sad times for AOS, but they didn't do very well.
The next Army Cost video will probably be Krieg.
Well, Krieg and Eldar. Eldar? No, Gimp. Krieg and Imperial Guard, sorry. Yeah. We'll do one of each, because it's only fair.
You're doing the Imperial Guard one, I'm doing the Krieg one.
Sorry? Why have I been shafted? I've seen that the next 4 or 3 or whatever the hell, you've got Krieg, Eldar, Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights.
Yeah.
And you've shafted me with Imperial Guard and just gone, get on with it.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Do you want to do Krieg?
Yeah.
Edit the video. Got him. No, I tell you what, that's the channel goal for 2025, is Kieran edits a fucking video.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? One day, but it is not this day.
This day we fight!
This day we fight. Yeah, don't want to give an
For
arrogant
views.
speech. For views, yeah. Kieran edits a video for views. Oh dear. No, I would like to, but no.
It's as if you said you'd like to. We purchased the technology that would enable you to do it, and you refused to even open it.
Yeah, it turns out that the time was always the problem.
Just stop doing other things.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Just get divorced.
How are your ratlings coming along? I did one.
Right. There's a topic of discussion. Where are we at with ratlings? I don't like the concept of them at all.
The brutal.
I think the brutal kind was they're okay. It was just shit hobbits. Provisionally Prepared is the most B-tier Samwise Gamgee and Frodo thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
What's the deal with ratlings? They're just small Imperial Guard, which
This
are already small.
For the 87 people that are currently in the stream, this is your permission to just give Kieran as much shade as you'd like.
Do you like ratlings?
I think they're fine.
Fine. Tell me why they're cool.
I didn't call them B-tier Frodo and Sam.
Yeah, on one hand you've got Kazakin, the coolest Imperial Guard unit that isn't Krieg. And then on the other hand you've got small people with hairy feet, holding a sausage.
No, I thought the ones that were barbecuing and cooking were quite funny.
No!
Yeah, and you're already being, yeah, they're awesome, love them, ratlings are amazing, love them, yeah. Sounds like you are the minority here.
When I take over, all these people will be in the bin.
Oh, there it is. Good. Yeah, because I was quite surprised at how fast the box sold out. Because I think the orc, what they call tank busters, I think they look pretty cool. I was surprised at how chunky they were, to be fair.
I think Kieran is projecting on ratlings.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we're just the B tier Frodo and Sam.
Well, you are. What's hilarious is the argument we have with your wife all the time. You are the Frodo.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
Fuck it. The fuck is this ratlings? They look awful. Kieran is right. Kieran is wrong.
Oh.
I'm fine with them existing in the law, but I don't have any big thoughts. I think they have a right to exist.
That's like a really passive answer. I'm happy for them to exist. That's hilarious.
Like in Kazakin and Space Marines, right, Kieran is such a vanilla ice cream enjoyer.
Absolutely.
I don't like ice cream in general.
You don't like ice cream?
No, it's too cold.
So lame. It's ridiculous.
So if I go to a restaurant, if we go out for dinner, it's like, what do you want with your pudding? Always clotted cream, always custard, or nothing.
Okay, what would you have with cheesecake?
Cream.
What, just clotted cream?
Clotted cream.
All right, fair enough.
Or like double cream.
Yeah. So the fun fact, I think it was just before COVID, or maybe it was just after, I went for dinner with my mum and my dad. My dad and I got...
Sat next to Jason, Kieran could be the Hobbit.
It's always so true.
I'm not even small.
You are small. I don't know what...
Everyone's small compared to you.
Are you 6 foot?
The only person I've ever seen that's taller than you is Patrick.
Are you 6 foot?
On a good day.
Then you're small. Don't know what to tell you.
Vanilla ice cream is so underrated.
Bet you like Space Marines.
What's wrong with vanilla? I don't even like ice cream. I've got no horse in this race.
It's just basic, mate. Don't want it.
You're basic.
In the right way.
You're like 10. You've got a TikTok account and everything.
What's wrong with TikTok? I watch Reels.
Attention span of a Pritt stick.
True. Well, if you were less boring, I'd keep up.
Disliking ratlings, but still bought the box for orcs. They look dope enough to pay ratling tax. I mean, you could sell the ratlings on eBay.
Also, the terrain's really good.
It's the first new kill team box that's had good terrain for a while, actually.
Well, the last two.
Last two have been okay. After we ended the previous season of Kill Team with that bullshit plasma generator thing. It's 2 boxes!
Oh, with the squats.
The brood people.
Oh, the brood people and the squats. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, see, I really like the new tangent they're going with Kill Team. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think that's cool.
I didn't really like what were the flying ones? Best Bids and Aquilons, were they called or whatever?
Yes. Was it Patrick saying that he was going to do Krieg with jetpacks?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Patrick's not in the chat, and
Big
neither is
fan.
Dave, so we have no mod, so...
No man. Sorry, just, say whatever you want, I guess. Vanilla is an exotic bean.
Chat, take a shot every time Kieran and Kieran yell at each other. You'll be drunk in the next 5 minutes.
You'll be dead by the end.
No, they won't!
There it is.
Oh, dear.
Vanilla is an exotic bean. I want that on a t-shirt. Such a good. He just keeps staring at it. Vanilla is an exotic bean. Yeah, funny. Cornish clotted cream is the right choice. It is. Absolutely forgot to. I didn't forget to say you start shouting at me like a madman about how short or tall you are. I don't care. So my dad and I had Maltesers cheesecake in this restaurant, and they said, "Do you want cream, double cream, clotted cream, or ice cream?" And my dad went,
All three?
"Yeah." My dad went, "All of them?" And she just went, almost like she'd been like goaded. She just went, "Can we do that?" And I went, "Can you check?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'll check." And I was like, "Well, if you can, it's all three for two of us, please." So she came back with essentially this pile of cream, and I was just like, "Well, we're dying today."
Where did we go and have Oreo cheesecake?
I don't even know.
Oh, that was when we went out for dinner with Fletch. That was a good cheesecake. On the topic of cheesecake, and Leah made us
Cheesecake with Fletch.
yeah, at the pub. You had shit crumble.
Well, firstly, shut your ass. It was actually really, really nice, and I'll eat crumble till the day I die. Big fan of crumble.
And Noodles made us a Malteser cheesecake, and it nearly killed us.
Yeah, Leah baking anything is horrendous and brilliant at the same time.
Yeah, if you want a surefire way to get diabetes within a week.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's a feeder for sure. You want a less passive take? Fine. Kazakin should have been squatted. The Cadian aesthetic is extremely boring. The planet deserved its fate. Tempestus should be the only Militarum elites.
I mean,
Wow, that is active. That's a lot.
I mean,
you really meant what you said then.
Yeah, Cadians are so shit they lost the planet.
I find it really funny that it was the word bearers that discovered Cadia.
Yeah, when it comes up in Heresy, you're like,
Yeah, I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And they're all like funny little tribe people just killing each other for, I don't know, what's the word?
lols.
Yeah, whatever. Lols is fine.
Apple crumble for life. I don't like crumble. I'd have a crumble. So just biscuit on biscuit.
So lame, mate. Don't like ice cream, like you like space cream, just crumble, no fruit. Soulless you are. Bloody soulless. Samwise Kieran is just old man negative at this point.
Old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, are you Samwise then? Samwise Gamgee?
Yeah, we've already had this conversation. Your wife is Gollum, you're Frodo, and I'm Sam.
You call her Gollum. Which is unbelievably cruel.
Hey, you've never disagreed.
Sam, yeah. Apple crumble for life, for sure. I don't know what else to say outside of that.
Would you say crumble is your favourite pudding?
No, cheesecake is. Then it's crumble. The best thing about cheesecake and crumble is that they're incredibly versatile desserts.
How?
You can have any kind of crumble. You can have any kind of cheesecake.
Are you one of these weirdos that puts rhubarb in a crumble?
Yes. If straight rhubarb crumble is great.
No, it's not.
Outrageous. Yeah.
There's a reason that you don't eat rhubarb unless it's in a bloody crumble.
Why?
It's a shit fruit / vegetable / root.
I don't actually know what it is.
Exactly, because it's rubbish.
No, I did really like it. You can also, so I've made rhubarb compote before to go on top of thick American pancakes. It's good. Love a bit of rhubarb. It's well nice.
Classic Warhammer stream where we're talking about food.
Rhubarb yogurts as well. They're really good. The Activia ones. Why are we on this tangent? Doesn't matter.
What cheesecake though? American, German, or Basque? Basque?
Basque.
Basque?
Basque.
What's the difference?
Basque.
What's the difference?
Basque is like a baked cheesecake without a biscuit base.
In German?
I don't actually know about the other
I know
two.
American is just diabetes
What do you
because it's
mean?
like this much cheese.
Oh, the biscuit base and then
Yeah.
the cream cheese.
Yeah.
What's German? I don't actually know the difference. Please help us in the comments.
I had cheesecake in a German restaurant.
Little K seems alright, but then he opens his mouth. Minnie Mayer is out here just shooting fire.
Where's the band?
Sam says crumble-themed and Emperor's Children. I'm not sure what we do with that. What do you mean?
Crusty Emperor's Children is a different kind of thing.
Well, like, but nope. Don't know where we go with that. Kieran, you need to come to the American Midwest and try frozen custard. I would love to go to the Midwest.
It's not. Don't you just call that frozen yogurt?
Well, no, because that's frozen yogurt, not custard
It's yogurt when it's over there.
or frogut. The robot is also cursed. Kieran's...
You're not attacking fruit. I'm nothing if not opinionated.
Question for you guys and also the chat. Do you think it'll look stupid having the pink and black scheme of the Emperor Children
No!
when they drop, and the purple/gold for my war dogs as allies?
No, that would look kind of cool.
No,
You
that
would
would look
need
sick.
to...
Live your life.
You need to have a black accent colour in the war dogs, though, or a... You need to have a unifying colour to bridge them together, though, which hilariously is a problem we've had with this Eldar army that we're in the middle of painting right now.
Yeah.
You have to have an underlying colour to tie it all together. So for us, it's been purple.
And magenta.
Purple and magenta.
Mainly
Do you
magenta.
need? So if you're going to link the army together, you do need like a unifying theme.
American is more creamy. American is creamy. German is cakey, and Basque is baked with burnt top.
Yeah, I've had German cheesecake in a German restaurant in London. It was pretty good actually. It's heavy though.
Custard has egg. They're just. I can't remember.
It's because we were talking about Frogurt.
So Ian Mariachi was the person that said vanilla is an exotic bean, and now he's just saying custard has egg.
Favourite mini of the year. That is a good topic.
Good
Great.
God.
I tell you what, this is the first year I can remember I haven't voted
Yeah, I haven't actually either.
because there's nothing to vote for.
Nothing for 40k anyway.
Should we vote now?
Yeah, go on. Actually, I'm curious to see what the options were.
Rattlings, and more fucking rattlings.
No, gosh, I'm just not really that bothered. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Red Gobbo, that's another mini you can get in the bin. Don't get that.
Oh, I did see that new Talia, the new Van Denst models for Age of Sigmar.
They're cool.
Wow.
I don't know how to find it because the new Warhammer community website is just utter crap.
So
It's just full of Grotmas.
Scroll up to the top. Well, you're too neurospicy, and you keep going. I can't find it.
It was recently, wasn't it?
Slow it down.
Oh, that's the mini I want to paint. I want to paint Castle and Crow in 2025.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Do you know what's even funny? You know what we should have done during this live stream is gone back and watched the video of all the things we said we were going to do this year, whether we did them.
Can we do that now?
We can do it, but they won't be able to see it.
Well, that's fine. You guys have seen it before, haven't you? Surely we could just put the link in the chat and we'll just say, everybody start now.
Hang on, let's go and vote.
This is for 40k.
So for Warhammer 40,000, we have...
Don't read all of them
I'm not
out.
going to read all of them.
Nemesis Claw for sure.
Nemesis Claw. Sanguinary Guard, definitely. Oh, I made my own Sanguinary Guard.
Sanguinary Guard. No.
Yeah, but I fixed them.
No. The thingies were better. The Dark Angels on what they called Inner Circle Companions.
Yeah,
they eat the Sanguinary Guard for breakfast.
Yeah, but they weren't this year.
Kroot revamp, yes.
No.
Book that. Kroot were great. Even that ethereal at the beginning of the year.
Oh, do you know what? I know what we're picking. The Blood Angels upgrades and transfers.
You gimp. What's wrong with Inquisitor Cotiars? Well, as soon as we're going with meme answers, we might as well say Cotiars.
At the moment, I'm picking Lamates. That's the only one on here. What did we have last year? Last year was really hard. It was like Lion, Angron, and
this is all just utter shite for 40k. It's Kroot and it's Night Lords. What else do you want?
it's Lamates actually, but all right.
Lamates. They weren't even that good. People need to chill out. All you Ceramites.
What about the Celestian Sacristan Aveline, the one with the flaming torch?
Oh, that was quite cool. I did really like that a lot.
Nemesis.
Oh, go down. Inquisitor Ostromandius, the one that was in the Warhammer thingy. I've got that one on my shelf, actually. He's super fun.
Yeah,
I'm actually saving him to kit bash in.
We voted for Lamates. I made an executive decision.
Sorry, what's wrong with you? Making all these terrible...
Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
This has to be Vizix Scour.
It's Reclusions, and you're wrong.
Are you picking Reclusions over Vizix Scour?
Yeah.
You've got some of the shittest takes I've ever heard, ever.
What else we got in here?
Callus and Toll, that was a really cool little box set. What else is on here? The Darkest.
Oh, the Lord Relictor, the best Blood Angels character of the year.
God, you're just so one-track mind. It's insane.
Oh, where's Iridian the Witness? Witness this!
You're just picking Stormcast and Space Marines. You've just got one track. There's nothing else.
What am I going to pick? I'm not going to pick Storm Vermin, am I? Oh, Abraxia, Spear of the Everchosen.
Mate. It was Visit Scour. It's not
No,
even
it
close.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh, he's doing his shit rats.
Visit Scour was sick. That was honestly, it was probably the most excited I've been for Skaven in my entire life.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
they
can't-
made a rat god.
I can't.
Yes, 10 out of 10. No notes. No notes. A lot of the stuff that was coming out for Skaven type.
Was Usher around this year? Because if he was,
No, it was last year, I think.
You sure?
I think so.
How does the alphabet work? Oh, it's not in alphabetical order. That's helpful.
How does the alphabet work?
It's not even in alphabetical order.
Fabulous.
It's in release order.
Big Rat Bastard. and
Oh yeah, no,
Orwell,
Usheran
yes.
was this year. Well, there you go. That's
Oh,
the
was
pick.
it?
It is Usheran. Usheran over Visit Scour.
Oh, I don't know then. It's definitely between those two.
I'm picking conclusions.
Yeah. Yeah, you voted for Abraxia. Abraxia was really cool.
Best of the rest.
What?
Little Horus Aximand. These are all just the other.
Oh, these are all like specialist games.
Ooh, there's so many.
Which one is Lady Elise Duchard? Is that the one that's on the horse? Or the unicorn even? Because I have that literally on my desk right now. Not this desk, my one at home.
She was last year with the launch of Old World, wasn't
Oh, jeez, yeah. The Thousand Suns Librarian actually was really nice as well.
How is it spelled?
What?
Oh, Lady Elise Duchard, there you go. She was very cool. I can't be bothered to read the rest. Oh, what about the Bretonian Lord on Pegasus? There we go.
Yeah.
Done.
Also really, really good.
There we go, we voted.
The Bretonian stuff at the beginning of the year was lovely. It's all still just sat there. Just have not got the time. Just bound by the laws of 40k. Criminal.
What's even funnier is I scrolled away from chat, so let's see what they thought about us voting. Mini May have voted Ratlings.
It's Ratlings.
You want to get your head checked.
Yeah, these guys don't deserve.
Sisters model for me, Aveline. Asmodai was the best 40k mini. Father, I Am Smoke. Inner Circle Companions. Vote for Kotiaz. I wonder if anybody did just for the lols.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of meme votes for sure.
No love for the Drakari Mandrakes. Nope, absolutely
It's
not.
essentially just voting for reform in the
Slaves
UK
to Darkness
politics.
Chaos Sorcerer is my favourite mini of the year.
That was, which one? The
Actually,
anniversary
forgettable
one or
release.
the? Such a gimp.
Usheran easy, Big Rat Bastard all the way.
I was really confused about the Sorcerer one because he had one in line with the Slaves of Darkness book and then another one which was commemorative, but releasing at exactly the same time.
Yeah, that was a very muddy launch, I think.
I thought it was so bizarre.
Hello, Karen, thank you for the great videos this year. You are most welcome. Then break free, Jason. You need to go over to AOS. It's better Warhammer. You know it to be true.
It is. It's a better game.
Tell that to YouTube. It just doesn't do anything on YouTube.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the channel is going to be bound to 40k. Unfortunately, I said unfortunately twice. Maybe I'll say it a few more times. Yeah.
I mean,
AOS...
I think we're still going to do 40k AOS content. It's just not going to be a regular thing because it just we haven't found a way to make it successful. Like, you know, if we were some of these cool new school full-time YouTubers, we would just do it because we like the game.
Yeah.
Whereas we have limited time, so of course it's going to be invested in a video that's more likely to have actual growth in it.
Yeah.
We did 4,000 views on the Skaven cost video.
I think the ranking videos do really well, and they're fun when you just sort of take a subject and you roll with it. One of the main focuses for January, one of the big videos we wanted to do was a comparison between 40k and AOS. It's something that we've wanted to talk about for a long, long time.
I've been saying this for years. People, well, not years, since we started YouTube, people like the idea of AOS, so they'll watch a video about you talking about AOS, but as soon as you do AOS, they're like, nah, I'm out.
Oh, right.
They like, it's why Rob's videos do so well, because he's talking about AOS. He's not necessarily showing off doing it, he's just talking through it, and I think that's the crowd for AOS, just talking about it. It's why, like, when we picked our favourite minis in AOS, or top armies, bottom armies, they've all done well objectively, but when as soon as we do AOS, people are out.
I'd like to do spearhead boxes. We did obviously the combat patrol challenges and stuff. I'd like to do at least 2 spearhead boxes next year.
Matcha, you're talking my language. 40k has one good model type, it's Space Marines. Everything else is awful.
God, you're unbearable. This is why 40k is more popular than AOS. The Ceramite simps that are like, we're Space Marines.
Did you guys see the new Horus Heresy models for Iron Warriors and Iron Hands? Yes, they were very cool.
Yeah, really, really cool. Hot take. I think the general release Iron Warriors Tech Marine, is that what is it called? Warsmith or something.
Yeah, Warsmith.
Warsmith. I think the general release one is better than the Warhammer World exclusive one.
What's the Warhammer World exclusive one?
The one where he's just going like that and he's got it in both of his hands rather than just holding it aloft.
I don't know which miniature you're on about.
Yeah, well, it was cool. The Iron Hand
Spearhead painting challenge would be cool. I mean, again, a lot I like that. Like the concept of doing AOS is just. I don't know. We've yet to find a.
Well, if you could choose one, what would you pick?
What do you mean? To play as a game system?
No, to paint.
Let's paint 40k.
No, because that's not AOS. If you could paint a Spearhead box, what would you pick?
Oh, that's Seraphon.
Well, there you go. That was easy.
You don't want to watch it?
Well, that's implying that. But that being said, actually, the last time we properly went for AOS, we had a lot less followers than we did now.
What do you mean when we did Scaventide?
Yeah, we had loads less than we do now.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, because Scaventide was at the beginning of, when was that, September?
Oh, Christ, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. We've come quite a long way in a very short space of time. I remember it was in August, we had 6,000. And then between August and now, we've doubled it, which is absolutely bonkers. But, yeah.
I mean, you and your insistence on the Scaventide release schedule ruined it for us in the first place. Oh, and the fact I gave everybody an opinion. Because we put out a poll, didn't we? Do you want this in 2 parts or 1 part? Everyone voted for 2 parts and it absolutely tanked the video.
Tanked the second half. And
Yeah.
And effectively, we've got 3 videos out of it. One
Yeah, and none of them have been watched by every single person that wanted to watch it.
Ah, well, that's fine. Whatever. Live and you learn.
Never going to listen to you again.
Well, hilariously, we got our comeuppance with just talking about our favourite models in 40k, and that's done like 80,000 views or something ridiculous. People are weird, man. Very bizarre.
I don't think it's people. I think it's the algorithm.
That's right.
What is really cool though is so when we've been doing the armor cost videos, like you always not struggle with them, but you're like, these aren't going to do very well. I'm like, Kieran, these are 11th edition videos. Because we make them in the release schedule. So the logic of when I came up with the idea, I was like, hang on, we'll do it now. We'll get the initial boom of the hype mens that are like, right, I'm doing this army. Whereas when they roll around for 11th edition, when the codexes are coming out, those videos in theory should gain traction.
Or even beforehand. Like, so we found with the Dark Angels one for Christmas, as soon as they were like, this is a Dark Angels box, everyone was like, I wonder how much Dark Angels cost.
And they watched our video.
And they watched our video. It was very, very strange.
So I was just there like,
yeah, I'm right. I don't believe it.
yeah, the Dark Angels one is it like...
I did see the Tau one did numbers as well, which I was really surprised
I don't
at.
know why.
Yeah. For the same reason, you gimp. You literally just said it.
Yeah, loads of people hit their head and went, oh, I'm going to buy this shit Tau box for Christmas.
I like the Tau box. I think it's fine. It's just
What,
a bit weird.
3 models?
4 models. Close.
5 if you include the
I
shield.
can only count to 4. I said it before, I'll say it again. Be the change you want to see in the world. If you don't make content for AOS, it'll do worse than content does. It'll do worse when content does get made. Just make it numbers be damned. It'll grow.
Yeah, it will grow. And we're not abandoning it as a content. It's just won't be our main pull.
Also, the Scaventide box released in July. I forgot the date of the video, which must have meant we did the Scaventide video in July. Because we filmed it before the box came out.
Yeah.
So that was July.
Let's have a look when the video came out.
It must have been July. Which is absolutely crazy. I feel like we only did Scaventide yesterday.
14th of July.
Shit, and we must have only been on like 5,000 subs at that point.
Yeah, how many subscribers did we gain off it, just out of curiosity? 161. So it wasn't even wouldn't have big numbers.
It's not terrible. So like the more recent ones, so like if you go the best characters in each army or whatever, less numbers on a generic 40k one than off Scaventide. And that's only one Scaventide video as well.
Yeah, because we made 3 of them.
Scroll up. What's the Scaventide one and the Stormcast one looking like now?
The Skaven one has never gone over 4k views.
Oh, that's sad.
And the Stormcast one did 6.4.
Yeah, it's just not enough, is it? It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what it is with
Hilariously, our best performing AOS army cost video did worse than Agents of the Imperium.
Which, hilariously, is my favourite one. I'd love to do an Agents of the Imperium Force. I think that'll be the most fun ever.
Well, Beard over at TT still working through his.
I'm living vicariously through his Instagram platform. Yeah, every time he posts anything, I'm like,
He's been doing it for ages. He hasn't even put paint on a mini yet.
I'm fine with it. I'm just like, keep watching that baby grow. It looks great.
AOS is the Silmarillion of Warhammer. Everyone likes the idea of it, but they won't read it. Then Amazon come along and make a bullshit TV show out of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this Game Time video is how I found your channel.
Oh, there you go. That's a good
you
thing.
and 160 other people.
Well, that's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think AOS, from what it sounds like and what it feels like, is it's ranking video, bullshit ranking videos.
It's just talking about it.
But not when it's army costings.
Yeah.
Strange. So bullshit ranking videos, talking about our favourite things and doodads and whatnots, and then painting stuff. So a spearhead box, for example.
I think we'll do a spearhead box at some point next year. I mean, truth be told, there is not going to be any AOS painting challenge video or painting video in the first half of next year. You look at that.
Well, just the amount of stuff that's going on.
You look at 40k. The first quarter of next year is just 40k, 40k, 40k.
Yeah, I think just
you've got what's awful for my bank balance is you've got Krieg, which I'd talked about previously. I'd like to do an army of Eldar, which is an army we're just starting, and then in theory, I mean they've only shown off one of them, but it's back-to-back knights, and I love knights. So there's 4 armies there with releases back-to-back for me next year.
That's absolutely disgraceful.
And then there's Emperor's Children at some point in that year. Hopefully it's at the end of the year, because I need time to bloody recover.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be next year at all. I think at the end of next year, it'll be in the summer. I think it'll be straight after Nines.
It would make sense.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be.
Let's put the foil on.
The foil. It's all about to change, brothers.
What do you think will come? Emperor's Children aside, what do you think is coming after Knights? What do you think the next books? I think it will be back to back or very close. Emperor's Children, because I think they'll put demons in that book, which is obviously I've seen rumours for that. We don't do rumours, but if that does turn out to be the case, I think you'll have an Emperor's Children book with demons in. Swiftly after that, you'll have a Thousand Suns and a Death Guard book with the same thing, so demons still have a way to play.
Oh yeah, we still haven't had World Eaters army thing yet, have we?
I don't know whether you'll get all of them next year though.
No, I think it'll be split. It'll probably be Emperor's Children and Thousand Suns next year, and then World Eaters and Death Guard to finish.
Yeah, we've still got Leagues of Odin. Leagues of Odin round 2.
Leagues of Votan, we've got Drakari, we've got Grey Knights, we've got Black Templars, we've got Space Wolves, we've got... Any others I'm forgetting?
Probably loads.
I don't know if there are loads.
I'm assuming there'll be another army for 40k. There seems to be.
When do we expect Emperor's Children? Well, we don't know, but
no one knows.
I think it'll be early summer. They normally drop really big releases early summer, which in effect would be quarter 2.
Yeah. So Eldar we've just had. Drakari is still in the works. Genestealer Cults we've already had. Leagues of Odin still coming. Necrons.
We have
had them.
The first one.
Orcs had that one. Tower we've had that one. And Tyranids we've had.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 more Xenos races to come with the book.
Well, Drakari and
Drakari and Bodden. In terms of the Imperium, we've had all of them, apart from Knights and Astra Militarum, but we know where they are.
Yeah, quite interesting.
Chaos is where it gets very muddy.
Well,
we've only had Chaos Space Marines.
Well, if demons aren't a thing anymore, it's going to be Death Guard, Thousand Suns, World Eaters, Death Guard, Emperor's Children. Sorry.
Yeah. Then in terms of Space Marines, we've got
Templars,
and
Grey Knights.
Grey Knights, Imperial Fist when they give my whole boys a whole range.
They ain't doing that, loser.
Oh, have you seen? You haven't kept up with the balanced data state changes, have you?
Nope.
White Scars are a thing now.
Why?
Outriders are actually good.
Oh,
+1 strength and +1 attack on the charge.
Oh, finally. They actually gave them...
We've got to go faster button.
Yeah, they gave them something to do.
If they give them an actual decent multi-part kit, then big quid's in.
Yeah. Outriders with Oath of the Moment finally doing something. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? Yeah.
Right, we need to talk about the changes to Oath of the Moment.
Explain to me like I'm
so
five.
they've changed it. So if it's not a chaptered unit, so Sanguinary Guard and everything, on the Oath of Moment, it now gets +1 to hit, and you can reroll the hit roll, and you get +1 to wound.
Yeah, that's gross. +1 to wound as well as reroll hits. It's just savage. You're just deleting anything you can see.
You're just fishing.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
You're wounding vehicles on 5s.
So stupid, man. 40k's better than AOS. Oh, meanwhile, you can reroll all hits and +1 to wound. You can have basic Space Marines taking down knights.
What's awful, though, is Outriders now in Blood Angels are better than them being in White Scars. Because of the Blood Angels normal, so the Liberator Assault group, whatever it's called, you get +1 attack and +1, a bunch of other pluses on the charge. So if you've got Outriders and Blood Angels, it's +1 this, +1 that, +1 this, +1 that. You've got 4 +1s, effectively, with Outriders.
That's so disgusting. Is Kieran playing Pokemon trading card game?
Yep.
We did.
I am.
Oh, you still are?
Bitch, I overtook you ages ago.
Ah, right, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I gave up.
Level 20.
Yeah, I started playing Magic instead.
I did destroy you with my Alakazam deck quite a few times, though.
Once.
Twice.
Okay. Quite a few times, it was twice. Sure.
Yeah, +3 strength, 1 attack, and 1 damage on the charge in Liberator Assault group.
Sorry. It's so stupid.
I mean, you have to survive the charge. So it's very alpha.
But if you're charging, it's rare that you're not.
My biggest problem with this Space Marine change, though, is it going to further water down Space Marines? So, for example, are you going to look at stuff like Blood Angels and go, well, why would I take Sanguinary Guard when I can take Blade Guard with a +1 to wound on Oath of Moment? And
so it's literally just board wide for
all
all the Blood Angels.
Chat, correct me if I'm...
for all the Space Marine stuff, apart from the named stuff.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. If it's Oath of Moment, but only for non-chapter specific units. So if you run Blade Guard and Outriders in a Blood Angels detachment, because they're not named Blood Angels units, they then get the extra benefit from Oath of Moment.
So I thought it was if it had a keyword. So for example, a Blood Angels or a Black Templar or a Space Wolves or something, if it doesn't have that keyword. And I was always under the impression that if you took anything within a Blood Angels detachment, it gained the Blood Angels keyword. Is that not how that ever works?
No, because if you think back to Death Company, some of them do give out the whole. So that's how Agents of the Imperium work. They give out the Imperium keyword to things that don't have it, that's why there's 2 different points. There's 2 different points costs for Agents of the Imperium. There's one if you give it out the keywords, and one if you don't, because it depends on their detachment.
Oh right. So in Space Marines,
for example, the Death Company one that I run, by running Inceptors in that detachment, I don't automatically get the Death Company keyword on
Death Company is like a small subsection of a subchapter though. So I was just assuming of a chapter. Sorry. So I was assuming that if I took Blade Guard, let's say, in Blood Angels, that those Blade Guard gained the Blood Angels keyword, so they benefit from all the stratagems, etc., of Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Is that not how that works?
No.
That's bullshit then. What a stupid crack system.
Why?
Because
say that all again.
So I was right. So if you put no, hold on, pump the brakes. Don't have a smooth brain. I was under the impression, let's say you're running a Blood Angels force, like a Blood Angels detachment of your choice.
From the book.
I don't care where it's from. Yes, a Blood Angels force.
A named Blood Angels one from their Codex supplement.
Sure, yeah. Exactly right. I was under the impression that if you had, let's say, an unmarked unit, let's say Blade Guard, which have the Space Marine keyword, I was always under the impression that if you put Blade Guard within that detachment, they then have the Blood Angels keyword. Is that not right?
You know what we could do?
If that's not right, I just think that's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Because then you end up with like +3s and +2s and whatever the fuck else. I think that seems absolutely insane.
You know what we could do? We could just go read the blurb. I mean,
well, if it's not in the blurb, I don't play Space Marines. I don't know how it works, but I just think that's absolutely bonkers.
It'll tell you in the thing how the new Oath of Moment works.
There it is.
Where? Banner status slate. These might all just be
looking back at the chat.
Tyranids.
All BA strats work for Adeptus Astartes units / models. Sure, that's fine, but do those Adeptus Astartes units and models
if you
get the Blood Angels keyword?
Yeah, if you don't, it's the keywords. If your army does not include one or more units with the Black Templars, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Death Watch, or Space Wolves keywords, add 1 to the plus to wound roll as well.
Hold on. If your army
if your army does not include one or more units. So, for example,
So it has to be basic bitch.
you can't even take those units.
So you can't take
So
Sanguinary
if you take
Guard.
Sanguinary Guard, all of your other things lose the +1 to hit.
Oh,
the
good.
+1 to
Fine.
win.
That's fine. That makes more sense because
Yeah.
to me that's just like sweaty meta scrubs being like, I'm going to take loads of Outriders and no cool shit.
Okay, that's far better than that, and also
Yeah.
that also negates you going, well, I'll take Blade Guard over Sanguinary Guard in my Blood Angels army. It's either you.
Well, no, it doesn't negate it. The people that want that will
Yeah,
replace one for the other.
People are going to. It means people will take a whole Black Templars army without any Black Templars units in them.
It also means that you can't have things like Death Company with that.
Oh, Death Company. Yeah, but Death Company. On the flip side of that, Death Company get that already.
Sure, but I mean
Death
like
Company
in
reroll,
addition,
yeah.
in addition of,
Death Company have Oath of Moment built in
because Death Company
for
have.
everything they attack.
Sure, but I'm just saying that with the pluses to wound and stuff, with that as well, like it would just be a bit bonkers. Death Company have Blood Angels keywords, I assume.
Yeah,
Fine.
because they're named units in that book.
Yeah, fine. Whatever. Cool. That's fine.
I
It's
know-
not totally broken. Though. Oh, it is broken, but it's not totally
I
broken.
know.
That's fine.
I think there's good intention with it there. It encourages you to make your own cool Space Marine chapters, and you're not penalised for that.
Yeah, good. I mean, I think people should do that anyway, and you should be encouraged to be a bit more creative.
What's really cool as well is, so for example, like all the chapter specific ones, like so Khosrow Khan and all of that. They now give out more OC to things that they're like their aspects.
I tell you what, that does mean by extension
What?
that Iron Hands are so back.
Oh,
That do you remember that BS Iron Hands thing that went around in 9th where you had
It's not
all
quite as
those-
bad as that.
Well, you had all these dreadnoughts that are now going to be rerolling hit rolls and then +1 to wound. So if you came up against 3 Redemptors, maybe like a Ballistus and some
Oh
tanks or
no, it
whatever.
is back.
Iron Hands is back. That's essentially what's happened.
You'll have 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, and you'll have the 3 Repulsor Executioners again.
Yeah, it's Iron Hands again, but just in POG form. It lets you be, say, a more Codex compliant successor chapter of the Blood Angels or Dark Angels. Sounds boring.
What is really cool though is, have you seen these? So for example, Khosrow Khan adds you add the Inspiring Commander section to those data sheets. If you include this model in the army until the end of the battle, non-character models in the Outrider squad from your units have an OC of 3. So they buff like the thing that they're fluffy for. So White Skies is bikes, Kievan Strike is shitty Phobos stuff and jump packs. Pedro Cantor is all the Stern Guard.
That's cool. So it's all quite fluffy.
It's adding in fluff. The Predator Annihilator, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that seems a bit.
It's almost like Games Workshop want to get rid of all of the old tanks, and they've gone, if we make Predators really good again, they'll buy them all.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the Predators you should buy are in the Horus Heresy section, so go get some of those. I also think it's really strange, like, because I've always thought the autocannons were better than the last cannons, but now
You're just re-rolling the damage.
re-rolling damage.
Re-rolling the damage is weird.
So stupid. I tell you what, it's the one gripe with 40k I've got is you re-rolling all the bloody time. Like it's suddenly like nothing means anything anymore. Like it's just you get to re-roll hits, re-roll wounds, re-roll damage, Oath of Moment, plus buff.
Yeah.
Flumen Guggen.
The problem with rules like this is that, and particularly in damage rolls, and I think this is completely the wrong way of going around it. What they should have changed the last cannon to is D3+3. Because, for example, if you roll that dice, you're only ever going to re-roll it if it's less than a 4.
That's more potent, isn't it? Like D3 with a.
But
reroll.
it's the last cannon.
Yeah, D3 with a reroll is just so swingy.
I think on last cannon it should be D3+3. It should always kill what it's touching, but it should be just that.
But then the points cost would have to go because it's almost
No,
definitive.
leave it the same.
Well, no, because it would be definitive damage. So, for example, if you had like damage 3 or damage 4.
But it's a last cannon. Why Melter is definitive damage? Mostly.
What's that? D3+3.
Yeah, and then you get extra for being in half range.
Yeah, but a Melter is close range, isn't it? It's like 18 inches.
No,
The last cannon's like fucking Kobe Bryant down the field.
Last cannon should be D3+3 because that rule will just get abused. People, unless it's a 3 or a 4, they're not going to re-roll it. And if it's a 3, you're always going to re-roll it.
I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, let me just check out the Hammerhead rules.
Hammerhead is not very sweet. Isn't it like D6 plus 6? Or is that?
But that's one shot. A Predator Annihilator, whatever they're called, 3 las cannons. And one of those is twin linked.
I really like the night one. What's the... Is it the battle cannon? It's like
It's
D6
not
plus 6 damage. It's like 10 shots or some stupid nonsense.
Oh, the Storm Surge.
Yeah, Storm Surge, that was
Yeah.
it, sorry.
But
D6 plus 6 is like 3 shots.
But that's a 400-point model.
Exactly, it's cool!
But a Predator's like 130 points.
Ah, you just hate fun.
You just love a reroll. You just love rolling dice.
No, I don't. This is the point. I'm saying it shouldn't be a reroll.
No, I disagree. So it'll encourage the thirsty people to be like, oh, it's only 3 damage. Let's go for 4. Oh no, it's 1. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. They're obviously just trying to flog Predators, and I get it, but
this is the proper death of the Land Raider, though, as well.
The Land Raiders were never that
Why
good.
are you going to take a Land Raider with las cannons when you can take a Predator Annihilator for less points and has a reroll?
It was always the case, by the way. Predators, you've got 2 lots of twin linked. Oh no, 3 las cannons by extension, but Predators have got 3.
Well, Land Raiders are twin linked as well. So you were always doing it.
Yeah, the reason you take a Land Raider is to take something more combat orientated that can just pile out and charge after you've driven.
Right, let's see how annoyed chat I've got about that.
Probably a lot going on, I reckon. 92 people.
From the Bible, clearly.
Melter is D6 plus 2 with Melter 2. If you're done, that's meant to reward you for positioning. A las cannon being D3 plus 3 will always get taken for being more consistent and being less conditional. You're insane, Kieran. Thank you, ElectMan24. You're dumb.
Which bullshit Iron Hands thing was that?
Ditch rerolls and speed up the game. Yes. Absolutely that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Why take any of those when
do you remember? Think back to the glorious time. 10th edition had just been announced. There's all those Warcom articles, and at the bottom of one it said 10th edition will have less rerolls.
Liars.
They will be rare.
Liars and
with
dirty,
the exact words, I
liars
remember,
and
right?
dirty cheats of the world. Rerolls are why I don't play 40k. Yeah, and I totally get that. The best thing about AOS is no rerolls.
There's like 1 or 2, isn't there?
There's not even that. There's no rerolls. It doesn't exist.
I thought
no, it's definitive. You get pluses to hit, pluses to wound, and extra rend as and when it's when it's applicable. That's the way it should be with 40k.
What about pre-rolls, Eldar? Anyone? I can't.
Pre-rolls, dumb. Having rolling dice and then being like, I'm going to reserve these dice for later, is the death of enjoyment.
Yeah, Eldar players. I mean, I'm really excited to play Eldar next year. However, if that book comes out and not Miracle Dice, if Fate Dice are in it, I will not play a game with them.
But they're obviously going to. It's their main shtick. Of course, it was.
No, apparently.
What a silly thing to say.
They said at the bottom of an article the other day that Fate Dice is changing. It's not going to be the same.
But they're still going to exist then. They're only changing.
No, I don't think it'll. But it needs a mechanic that doesn't revolve around dice. I don't know how you deal with that. It needs.
I don't know. Somebody was talking about a gladiator a second ago. What was that?
It's a Legman again.
I don't like any of the grav tanks. I think it's just silly. I think that tanks need to have tracks rather than floaty grav pads.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Where's my Bile Predator though?
Yeah, not crazy about it.
They said Fate Dice are dead. They said in the reveal stream. Yeah, they did.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I mean, they killed Miracle Dice Persisters in the battle states. Like, everything is about to change. Literally.
Silly monkey. Guys, I'm so drunk.
No, it's monkey. It's what Eldar call humans.
Oh, I see. Guys, I'm so drunk. Stop yelling.
Who's drunk?
Use inside voices. Turn the volume down. They said.
Who's drunk? Well, I missed that.
Matcha is drunk. Everything's about to change. Battle focused is the new thing. I see.
We'll give Eldar tarot cards.
I think that's quite fun. I think that's cool.
That's actually a really cool idea. So, for example, you get, I mean, it's another bloody pack of cards. So imagine that at the start of the game, you draw 6 cards.
I summon Pot of Greed and draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
I'll tell you what, that's a genius way of getting around it. It's still the same mechanic, but because it's bullshit cards with pretty pictures on, it's cool.
Nah, you'll get people that are absolutely scamming that. It'll be ridiculous.
Top Nest, I love it.
Is the new Gundam model in the back? Is that a new Gundam model in the back?
No.
I don't think so. Can you see anything?
No, just
I mean,
mine.
we know it isn't there, but we're looking anyway.
Oh, no, there is.
What? What? That over there. Oh,
Yeah, it's the RX-78.
Yes.
Perfect grade.
The one with the numbers.
It's actually, I've had it for quite a while. It lives on the shelf over there, but because we moved the lights around earlier, it changed and moved.
I like the grav tanks. I get where you're coming from, but I like how much more sleek they look compared to the old box tanks.
Perfect grade Unleashed. I got that when we went to the Gundam premiere. Was that this year?
Yeah.
Oh, what a year it's been.
Beginning of the year. We drove up to London to go watch a film.
I had a good time.
So stupid. So stupid.
Bandai might be watching this.
He's blocked it with his bulk. Yeah, my mass has just sat in the way like a solar eclipse.
Cultivating mass.
Yeah, I'll say. What if there was a reroll counter that gave you victory points once you get 10 in the game, then everyone just goes home? That sounds real nice. Yeah, sometimes you just want Warhammer games to end. AOS doesn't happen like that, but 40k does. I hate
Kieran ahead of the Warhammer to Gundam hype. I mean, I don't want to get all spicy, but yes.
Yeah. God, people just...
I'm not... I'm lying as well.
Honestly, he picked up Gundam a week ago, and he's like, I've been into it for years.
Don't do that to me. Tell them that I was first.
No, I won't. Because it would be insufferable. Yeah, no, Kieran's been into Gundam for a hell of a long time.
Before it was cool.
Kieran was getting... So anytime anyone on social media was like, I'm a Gundam weeb now, you know who they are. Kieran was like, yeah, Rudy is. I was there at the beginning. Getting super salty and really mad about everything.
Just being like the fucking Aslan of the Gunpla community.
Unbelievable.
Don't recite the deep magic to me, witch. It's just a phase. It is just a phase.
Yeah, it's like everything. Like, remember, everyone was playing Lorcana or something for a time. I mean, that's dead.
3 of them were.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same group. It's all the cool kids. All the popular kids.
That is the popular kids in school. They all do the same things.
They make a bloody reel on Instagram and go, "Oh no, I'm above you."
Oh, I do remember those reels where they say, "Oh yes, I'm above you." Yeah.
They don't need to. Their facial expressions tell me.
Have either of you watched the Lord of the Rings anime? No, it's out today. It's out today. We're talking to you instead of watching it. So no, we are here, unfortunately.
Everyone knows all the big Warhammer creators watch TKS.
Hilariously, the ones we care about do.
Well, just Gluten09.
Brian Fletch and the TT guys. Oh, Poseidon was on here earlier as well. I saw him. If you're still there, you probably know you've already gone.
Was he?
Yeah, Poseidon was right at the top.
With his ham on toast and his pasta.
No, it's his pasta. So Dave eats, or David eats.
Oh, yeah.
That was really bizarre.
That's the story we're not going to get into.
I think it's fine.
So I'm guessing you didn't watch Louise's video earlier then?
No, I didn't, because we were painting Eldar. Everyone played Mordheim for a little bit. I'd love to try that. It was always the one game when I was a kid that I was like, that looks super edgy and cool, and I just don't know how to play it. It was essentially like skirmish fantasy, but with like a story.
New Dot Prime, you're someone after my own heart. Been a fan of Gundam since Gundam Wing. Me too. I remember when it was on Ministry of Mayhem. I was like 7 years old, and I was like, where can I get that?
Do you want to tap this table anymore?
Yes.
Gundam Wing.
Gundam Weeb.
AOS is the superior system. My gaming group convinced me to switch over. I'm currently proxying Cities of Sigmar with guard models. That's fun. That sounds super cool. Yeah, AOS is a much better gaming system. Cheaper in points, so you get... I mean, I'm
excited for 11th edition that is built off AOS 4 rule set.
I bloody hope so. I think the people that play 40k will be bloody livid, though. Absolutely livid.
There'll be so much drama.
Heavy Arms is my favourite.
Tell you what, can you imagine when they do that? The amount of drama on the internet from those channels.
I'll tell you what, if 11th edition 40k happens... and it's the AOS rule set, I'll sit here with a tin foil hat and I'll be like, it's all about to change, and it'll be the best thing that ever happened to 40k. There, I said it. Play Mordheim, it's the best. What's the rule set like? Is it quite comprehensive?
It's not supported anymore, though, is it?
No. So I've found like downloadable rulebooks and stuff. Got a Mordheim campaign starting in the new year. Can't wait. Really, really cool. Well, gel. Sazabi is the best model / mono eye supremacy. Those are just words to me. Do you understand what you're saying?
Yes, Zazabi is a big red Gundam.
Oh, I see.
I think Jade. Jade's the Gundam queen.
Invite her in.
No.
Good. It's like Necromunda. Is it? Oh, I saw Mordheim is. Not. I was like, Gundam's like Necromunda. I was like, is it? Mesobots was also a good
They're
one.
talking about the Gundam. You don't understand what they're on
No,
about.
I don't. 1 minute you're talking about sensu beans and bringing back Gohan or something. I don't know what was going on. Custom Robo was my first intro into mechs. And then I found
Don't be
Zoids.
mean to the cool kids. This is all they have. No, it's what they currently have at the moment. It will change again.
Yeah, in like a year, in like a week's time, and they'll get gifted something new. My memory of Mordheim. Sorry.
No, they'll go to a shop. They'll buy one thing, and then you'll get 5 story posts of them acting the company they bought something from.
To be fair, I've been guilty of doing that this year.
Bought a grill. I'm gonna at them.
Kieran would go insane on some Mordheim terrain. Is that Kieran as in a general? Kieran? Oh, actually, come to think of it, when they released the Old World terrain earlier this year, that was the first thing I thought of. Just like cover loads of it in like enamel inks and stuff, put a thingy over the top. I think that would look wicked for Mordheim terrain. The closest thing we have to modern Mordheim is Frostgrave. I heard old Mordheim has some clunk to it, so I'll probably recommend that instead, but it's just me. Is there like an AOS equivalent of Mordheim, like for like a proxy rule set?
Probably.
Because I think that's the thing I'd want to go for. Like, you take like bands of heroes where they have like specific rules and abilities and whatever, and you can get certain things, make them pumped up essentially, and then just fighting waves of Skaven or undead. I think that would be really, really fun. But
I wonder whether it will get a reprint at some point. That'd be kind of cool. Just back on the Gundam thing. So this year, do you remember when? So Gundam wasn't a thing with the Warhammer cool kids. And do you remember we went to, so I was invited to the Gundam premiere. And do you remember when we got back? It was literally, well, I don't want to say we were trendsetters, but we went to that. The month after, we came back and they're all, not that they were following us, but there was like a weird thing. We came back and went, this thing was really cool. And then a month later, they're all into it.
How many of the people watched our Gundam video?
None of them.
Like 2,000?
Yeah, we weren't the reason. It's just really weird that we went to this premiere and then we're like, oh, this thing's kind of cool. I've been into it for years, and then it blew up. It's because one person liked it and they're like, oh, I'll get into it.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about a Gundam, I'll be honest.
Tell Kieran to keep hashtag Tau Gundam Army.
Nah, Leah's doing it better. Go look at Miniature Noodles on Instagram. She's doing it way better than I could. I think the appeal of Mordheim for me was the role-playing element of your warband growing through a campaign. The actual battle mechanics weren't amazing. So so super clunky. So I want something like a bit more homebrew. That could be a fun project for next year.
Adding things on. No, you keep saying no to everything I want to do. I was like, no to you.
Because you want to do stuff that costs loads of money and time and
I want to go to Download Festival.
I don't want to go to Download Festival. I ain't about it. There isn't. Big caps letters. Frostgrave isn't made by GW, but it's like Mordheim since it does have NPC monsters rules. You're looking ruins for treasure and engaging in wizard duels in fantasy.
You saying the unique string of words Warhammer Cool Kids out loud just opened up a hell gate in my backyard and now it's swallowed my dog. You know who I mean.
Peachy has a huge video on it. I'll send it to Kieran. Please send it across. Yeah, please do, because I'd love to see that.
That Kieran, not me. I don't care.
Yeah.
No offense.
I'd love to get some.
I barely got enough time for 40k in AOS. You add Mord Frostgrave or whatever it's called.
When do you think the furries will get a refresh, and what will GW update? Are we talking about Warhammer, or are we just talking about furries in general? I don't understand. Trench Crusade, the rules have only been written by the guy that created Mordheim. Might be worth a look. So I've already got Trench Crusade on pre-order. I selected my warband last week. Very excited.
You don't own a 3D printer?
No, Levi does. He's going to print them. Get mad here. Have you tried Warcry? This could be what you're looking for. I have tried Warcry. I tried Warcry when it launched with a couple of buds, and that was absolutely lush. Warcry is a great little system. In fact, that might be the way into doing a reboot of Mordheim. Play with Warcry rules against waves of enemies. That could be really fun. I'd love to see that, actually. I don't have Jason on Discord. Well, Electman24, you should find me. It's Obnoxious Kieran in our thingy chat.
One day when he figures out how to use Discord and he can change his nickname, he'll change that.
Yeah, mate, I don't know what it is. I have no idea.
Anyway, right, let's go back to looking at the banned state slate.
Oh, is that what we're still doing? Oh yeah, maybe I suppose so.
Yeah, you're just reading a chat.
I think it's fine. I don't really care about Space Marines. Anything else cool happen?
I mean, they took all your dice away for a Sisters player.
No, I don't care about that. I'm not a Sisters player.
Oh, let's talk about the 3 inches away thing.
What?
So you can't deep strike within 3 inches of stuff.
Good, because it's bullshit. It completely defies the rules of deep strike. When you tried deep striking your Blood Angel stuff and my Dark Strider was there like, you've got to say the magic word. You were livid.
I didn't care.
What do you mean you didn't care?
Because they're a ranged unit.
What are you talking about?
So it won't change anything I'm doing.
No, it did, because
No,
it
it
had
didn't.
that jammer thing and you couldn't be within inside of 12.
Yes, I just went, okay, I'll come within 12 with my 18-inch gun and still shoot Dark Strider off the board.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But it means you can't come behind enemy lines.
Still can, because it's 6 inches.
No, babe. No,
Not every army's got a Dark Strider, though.
but I do. It's the only reason I painted it. I was like, Kieran will hate this. Really paint this.
Modifying stratagem CP cost rules that enable you to target a unit from your company with a stratagem for 0 CP, but do not specify the name of the stratagem. Instead, reduce the CP cost of that by 1. I feel like that.
Okay, so nothing's free anymore.
That's already been there because it's not in red.
So it's
I read that for nothing.
So nothing is free anymore. So you don't get free CPs.
We haven't talked. I was hoping to
understand.
not tell you that this rule changed because then I could just play it the old way and you'd never know.
Why would you
What's
do
your
that?
favourite stratagem that I use?
Oh, yeah, I did see something about it. The bullshit one where it's like -1 AP or something.
Yeah, Armour of Contempt. Now is you pick it against a unit that's attacking you. It's not for the whole turn.
Oh,
Or
that's
the,
good.
Well, the whole phase rather.
I think what would have been better is if you just upped it by a CP.
To 2 CP.
2 CP.
Wouldn't make a difference in my death company army though. A horde CPs. It's because everything's 1
True.
CP.
True.
Yeah. So when you tried to kill my death company, I was like, Armour of Contempt.
Yeah, no, my whole army just completely couldn't cut through you.
The breaches are going to kill you. What do they do? Nothing.
Nothing.
The
absolutely nothing.
your breaches have still killed more in combat than they have ranged.
Yeah, I just like breaches. I think they're cool. I will get another unit of breaches eventually, and I'll have 2 of them.
Why? They
Because they're
don't.
fun.
They don't work.
They're just fun. What do you want?
Sororitas, obviously, they lost all
Boring,
their
don't care
all their
about that.
dice.
Custodies don't care about that. Admate don't care about that. Eldar
No
don't
changes.
care about
Blood Angels, no changes.
that. Chaos, what's that? Dread Talons, whatever.
And the Predators.
Chaos Pred, that's fine.
Dark Angels, big changes here. But I'm not. I tell you what, though. So I've got the Dark Angels Codex. It's irrelevant now. I think it might be, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the most irrelevant codex in the whole of Warhammer 40,000 at the moment. Maybe AdMech is slightly more irrelevant.
Why?
Because none of the data sheets in the back of it are now accurate. Line has changed twice since that was printed. The detachments have changed countless times. So they don't know what to do with that book. It's utterly pointless.
Yeah, it's so strange because they were so strong in the last edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, bizarre.
Lion being back up to damage 2 though, I'm a massive fan of that. When they nerfed him to 16 attacks at damage 1 of him just swinging around a wet noodle.
Yeah, it just felt a bit strange.
16 attacks at damage 2 though, it sounds a lot, but the guy's a freaking Primarch.
I don't know. You've kit bashed minis, why not kit bash rule sets next? Well, Kieran does by the sounds of it. He was going to keep the rules to himself and not tell me about the changes. Warcry with an RPG element would be awesome. Yes, 10 out of 10. Warcry, the Warcry rule set is lush, so I'd love to see like a bit of a.
AdMech is
homage to
unrecognisable,
it,
Kieran, you were saying. I think it probably takes the crown off the Dark Angels Codex as being the most changed book. Maybe Sisters now as well, because they've kind of nerfed the mechanic.
I just said you're insane.
He's called me insane quite a few times. I was going to ban him.
That's because you are insane. He's talking a lot of sense. 30 points increase on the line is really done. Why? Why is that insane? He's a Primarch. He's supposed to be really good. Didn't that happen with the NIDS last year too? Codex came out in a week later or two. So the funniest thing about the Codex for the Tyranids, they changed the points the same week the Codex hadn't even been out yet. It wasn't even out, and they went, oh, by the way, these points have changed. It's now
Was
really,
that this
really cheap.
edition or last edition?
This edition. It was literally straight after Leviathan. It was the same week they were dropping the Codex on the Saturday. I think it was on the Tuesday or the Wednesday. They went, oh, by the way, this army's now really cheap.
Yeah.
So everybody that was collecting
It's
Tyranids
happened
was
a few
like,
times.
sorry. Just done, man. Just done.
Will we get a full digital rule set in 11th edition then?
We have a full digital rule set for the core rules.
Yeah, but as in, like, will they stop making codexes?
Oh, God, I hope so.
I hope they don't. I really like them. I like a good book.
I just give us an option for a...
It's as if, well, what they should do is that they had it do you remember a couple of years back you could buy like an EPUB of the codex? So you could buy,
yeah.
if I remember rightly as well, the classic G-dubs move, they were the same price.
Oh, right, and so done then. Okay.
You should be able to buy buy a code to put into the app for half the price of a book.
Yeah, our Nids player was fuming about it. That's the only way it stuck in my head. Yeah, so hilariously, our friend James bought the Tyranid half of the Leviathan box, and we were teaching him how to play 40k. And he was, oh, wicked, all these new cool minis and stuff are out on Saturday. It was like Norn Emissary and stuff, and he was suddenly getting more and more hyped. And then literally mid-week of the Tyranid release, he went, fuck this game, I don't care.
Get mad.
And honestly, I couldn't even say no. I thought that would, yeah, fair play. I feel Lion is just too expensive relative to what he does. You can get more out of other units. And his sweep profile is something that you never really use unless it's, at least in my experience. So what I find really funny about Primarch models and anything that's like quite large in costing, granted, like in some instances they're incredibly potent, but you are sinking 25% of your army in one mini. It's a waste. It's an absolute waste.
It depends what crowd you're playing against. So, for example, if you're running competitive or meta, like taking the line doesn't make sense because, for example, the other person is taking lots of certain thing, or they're either taking, like back to Necrons when you had 3 monoliths and Silent King was the meta.
That's dumb.
You wouldn't take the line against that. Or if it's Horde meta, you wouldn't take the line against that because, like you're saying, it's damage too. However, if you're playing against cool people and your friends, so for example, if we play, I'm absolutely sending the line into Chaos Space Marines and killing them with damage too because it's fun. So, or like when we took it to play Luton.
But the main issue with 40k is its rule set, and because you can get lethal hits, sustained hits, rerolls to hit, to wound, and now damage. Not to mention swings in AP and do whatever the hell you want. There is a reason why Chaos Knights is War Dogs. There is a reason why Tau is Crisis Suits and not Storm Surges. There is a reason why Space Marines is Dreadnoughts and not anything like ridiculous tanks or whatever. It's cheap that have massive rate of fire, rolling loads of dice, loads of rerolls, hitting everything all of the time. That's what 40k is.
I mean, just to talk about that, I don't think the DNA of 40k is going to change much in 11th edition. I don't think they'll move away from that.
No, I think they should just reduce the points. Reduce the points cost, because 2,000 points of 40k takes a bloody age, because you've got a million things to do lots of stuff.
Then on the flip side, if you look, as we've found out, 40k armies are expensive.
Because the cap is too high.
Yeah, so for example, if you make all of the points cheaper, you'll then, for example, some of those armies, you're doubling the cost of the army.
But that's what they did in 10th.
Some of the armies are £600 for 2,000 points.
Yeah, it's dumb. That's the whole problem, though, isn't it? I don't know. I've got many gripes with 40k, and it's why I like AOS more, purely from a value for money. And if you want to remove something,
I just cracked my funny bone on the corner of the desk.
The amount of terrible takes you've conjured up tonight,
yeah,
you deserve it. Yeah, look at Marathi Kane and the Shadow Queen in AOS. Yeah, any big models in AOS, exactly the same thing. You can take what's he called, King Croc Hat, Nagash, for like 800, 900 points or something dumb, whatever the hell he is. He does ridiculous things. Ridiculous. He's an absolute powerhouse. Is he worth 900 points? No.
Yes.
No, he's not. Yeah, do you have brain damage? Take Nagash. Outside of that, if you're playing these games, you're playing it to win. I understand everything's fun, and understand if you've got like groups of friends and stuff and you want like fluffy games and stuff, totally fine. I respect it. If anything, I encourage it. But if you want to utilize your models, you don't take units that expensive.
I think maybe they should just make the points in 40k more expensive so it matches AOS rather than go the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, Electman's just said the exact same thing, actually.
Just increase the... Yeah, exactly. And that's what it was at the beginning of the game. And at the beginning of 10th edition, the points were up here, and then they just went, oh, no, Tyranids are super cheap now. And then they went, hold on, we can make more money, we can sell more stuff, and armies are bigger, games are longer, people are playing more 40k. And then they've gone, oh, by the way, here's a bunch of rerolls, so everything you do is killier, and you get to kill 2,000 points, which is going to take you all afternoon anyway. Yeah, it's just stonks, isn't it?
Anyway, we've got 5 minutes and then we're out for the year.
Yeah, that's it. Have you tried Lord of the Rings? Apparently the rule set is the most enjoyable out there. I have heard that. I've heard that Lord of the Rings is supposed to be the best one. Yeah, for sure. The only problem with Lord of the Rings is the majority of the models are potatoes.
They're the potatoes. They're like worse than potatoes.
The new ones, the new Rohan and the new what they call like Dunnan guys, they're great. Really, really good. We saw those in Warhammer in Bath when we were up there last week.
Weird little Warhammer shop that was.
It was a strange little shop. We had the classic Warhammer thing. We had within 2
What are you
minutes.
painting?
What are you painting? It was just like, what's that scene from Parks and Recs? It was like, I know more than you. Yeah, it was fun.
Right, you've got 5 minutes and then we're out for 2024. Last messages, last super chats.
Yeah.
All the shebang.
You will see Eldari next Sunday, which is very, very exciting. Lots of these. Woo! There's
Kieran's terrible Dark Reaper masks.
Indeed, you'll love them when they come out. So McGowan, Janezar, 10 Wraith Blades, 10 Wraith Guard, 10 Howling Banshees, 10 Dark Reapers, and 2 Wraith Lords, which is wicked.
Yeah, so if we haven't already mentioned, we are 12 hours into our Christmas challenge.
Gross, really.
Which was voted on by all of the members and patrons a little while back.
Klondis is one of the best units out there in Stormcast. He's crazy. He is really fun, but same with Karazai. Karazai is a bit more combat orientated, as far as I'm aware, not more of a wizard magician. Magician dragon. But he's still like 450, 500, something like that. It's less than 500.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Enough of that nonsense.
I love that shit.
Thank you very much. I'm Moriarty for the $4.99 super chat. The smallest amount of public courage meant from YouTube got me to buy the Vartan Battle Force. Can't wait to paint that hunk of chunk in as a TMNT bus. Do it!
Yeah, that sounds sick. Make sure you post that in our Discord because I'd love to see the TMNT bus. That'll be lovely.
Thank you very much, Trevor Collins, for the $20 dues.
Oh my word! Thank you so much, Trevor. That is wonderful, 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 wonderful. And that's all going into the community challenge for Q1 for next year, which is lush.
We'll finish this one first.
Which could be anything. Well, we're about to tomorrow. So yeah.
What would you do for it? What would we put up for options for the next one?
I don't know. What would you guys like to see for the first community challenge of next year? Obviously, we're just doing this one now. It'll be finished tomorrow. Last few minutes, anything you want to see? A big community Krieg challenge, a big community, I don't know, Night Lords challenge. I don't know,
Fuck the Night Lords.
A big community.
Don't say Night Lords too many times. The guy will appear.
Squats. Yeah, I don't know. Do whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's the community. It's your
yeah,
suggestion.
So as I was saying before, that we are currently 12 hours into the community challenge that was voted on last time. It's the last 12 hours of it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's our last video of 2024. And it'll come out next weekend Sunday. Of the 21st. And then obviously after that, everyone's off eating mince pies and turkey for a week.
Yeah, so we're done until January then.
The video after, it's similar to how we did our release schedule last year. Do you remember? We did the Advent Challenge, and that was the last video of December, and then we did another one in January. So I imagine it'll be the same. Hopefully, maybe that'll be Krieg-related videos if they get an early January launch. That would be very nice, very nice. But I'm sure we'll find out loads more between now and Christmas anyway. I always love the paint challenges. I love the AOS ones most. Well, Electman, please keep streaming those Stormcast and Skaven videos, and then it'll be worth it. Let's see how badly the Eldar one goes, then we can decide how cruel we're feeling. Well, I mean, it doesn't. Spoiler alert: it doesn't go to plan already. Yeah. I have a real habit of coming up with these really cool ideas and then thinking this will be really quick, and then they're not really quick. So, spoiler alert: I've decided that all of the wraiths are white. And anybody that knows how to paint white knows that it's an absolute nightmare trying to paint white with an airbrush. Kieran went full smooth brain for sure. Full smooth brain. Smooth brain. God's sake. How cool does the white look though? I mean, it does look cool. It does look cool. It'll be fine. You'll see it all next week anyway. You'll see it on next week anyway. But yeah, thank you so much for the like, subscribe, all of your support this year. It's meant the absolute world to us. And thank you for joining us on a Friday night as well, conscious that you could have been outside celebrating Christmas or seeing your friends and family or whatever, but you've chosen to be here with us instead, which we... They could be down the pub watching this. Yeah, maybe they are. You never know.
I just don't know. Maybe. But yeah, thanks so much. Peace and love. And we
Merry
will
Christmas
see you.
to you and yours if you celebrate Christmas.
Indeed.
If not, just go and enjoy some good food.
Indeed. And we will see you in the video next Sunday. That's the last one until 2025.